our, in our studio here, and they are with the Waterworks Players. And I have Scott Chapman, who's going to be the director of the play we'll be talking about, and also Greg Tsigaridas, excuse me. All right, Tsigaridas. All right, while I was writing that down, my program ran out, or my commercial. Anyway, all right, they're with the Waterworks Players, and I'll ask you guys to please love your microphone. If you have to take it, or to sit down, or, if you want to sit down over there, Greg, and just get up as close to the microphone as you possibly can. And as we mentioned, we've got our Waterworks Players here, an exciting production coming up. All right. Scott, tell us about it.
So we are opening next week on Friday, August 1st. It is called The Play That Goes Wrong.
Oh, really?
It is probably one of the funniest, most engaging, exciting plays you may have ever seen. So our premise is... we have a community group called the Cornley Drama Society putting on a production of The Murder at Haversham Manor, an Agatha Christie-style murder mystery. And Greg is playing Chris Bean, the director of
the play,
that particular production of The Murder at Haversham Manor. And it is his directorial debut, as he calls it. So this group is doing this play, and it's got all the quirks of an Agatha Christie murder mystery, and is super fun and really exciting. And I'll let Greg tell you something.
Sure, absolutely, Greg.
Well, yes, like Scott said, it is Chris's directorial debut, and it's also his first production as head of the Drama Society, and he also has a role in the play, within the play. So he's doing triple duty. Several actors, longtime actors, are in it, as well as a new actor to the Cornley Drama Society. So, like Scott mentioned, madcap, mischief, all the things that happen in a normal play production, actors forgetting their lines, tripping over props, various things happen that anyone who's acted before will recognize some of these things that go wrong in this play. And obviously many things that they will not recognize because things go wrong.
Oh, of course they do. They go wrong in any, media that's going on. You told me about that. What kind of production, what's the name of the production company again?
The production company is called the Cornley Drama Society.
Okay, tell us a little bit about that.
That's the fictional drama society.
Oh, it is. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Cornley. You've already got me laughing. Well, tell us, let's move away from the play for just a minute and tell us a little bit about your backgrounds. Greg, go ahead.
I am a computer engineer at Longwood, and I started at Waterworks Players just for the first time in around 2012. In South Pacific, and I've done about a couple of dozen productions at Waterworks and a couple at Longwood as well over the 14 years or so.
So where are you originally from?
Amelia.
Oh, so yes. you're right around.
A local guy.
Yeah, he is a local. You are a local guy. How many are in this production? How many as the cast?
It's a cast of 8, and then 3 cast backstage hands who we see sometimes out in front, trying to search for missing things, trying to help, etc. And then we have a fantastic crew who are working diligently: props, costumes, set, construction, painting. My daughter Clara is my personal assistant to the director. She's been there pretty much every night at rehearsals. She's been there with me during the day.
Well, she can't be very old.
She's 7.
Okay.
She'll be 8 at the end of August.
Oh,
So
that's fantastic.
She's been doing some dog wrangling.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Dog wrangling.
There
Okay.
is a guard dog that has gone missing. We'll say that. Mm-hmm. So
Okay. Is that part of the play, right?
yes.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
I will add that this set is one of the most complex sets that I've ever been a part of, and I give so much credit to Scott and Billy Tucker and everybody who has worked so diligently to put it together. It's often said that this set is a character itself.
Oh my!
In the play that goes wrong, and when audiences come to see this, they will definitely understand what that means.
Oh, that's fantastic. Well, Greg, tell us a little bit about yourself, about where you come from and how many years you have been with the Waterworks and.
Yeah. So I'm from Buffalo, New York originally. Did college in Buffalo and then grad school at Southern Methodist University in Dallas, where I got my MFA in stage design. Mm-hmm. So I've been in Farmville since 2013, and my first Waterworks show was actually a show Greg was in. That I did the lighting for, and that was Rehearsal for Murder back in 2015. Mm-hmm. And my first directorial foray at Waterworks was in 2017 with Agatha Christie's And Then There Were None, followed up in 2019 with The Mousetrap, and then in 2022 with the musical comedy Murders of 1940.
So you're into this murder genre.
I am all about the murder mystery genre, and then moving from two traditional murder mysteries to more comical murder mystery, and this is definitely a murder mystery farce, but it's. The Cornley Drama Society is all very serious about their undertaking and putting on this murder mystery as it should be put on. So one of the things that I think is important in it is, it's not the play done badly, it's the play that goes wrong. Uh-huh. They're doing the production of The Murder at Havisham Manor as the play should be done. Mm-hmm. It just happens that things sort of fall apart. And then by day, I'm a professor of theater at Longwood University. I design all our sets and lighting and sometimes
I guess you know Chris Brochon.
I know Chris very well.
That's great.
He's great.
Yeah, he's a great fella. Greg, actually, I wanted to have another question for Scott. Did you have any input in the design of the set? Well,
I did that too. So on this one, I'm director, set designer, along with Billy Tucker, in making all this happen and building it and everything. And then I'm also the lighting designer. So tonight I'll be working, this afternoon I'll be working on the lighting so that we can get ready for our first full technical rehearsal tomorrow evening.
All right, and this is going to be on August the 1st, and this is right before all the all the students come back in, right? Is it just August the 1st, or do you have several seatings?
There are 6 shows total.
Okay.
The first 2 weekends in August, so Friday and Saturday evenings, and then a Sunday matinee.
Sunday matinee, all right. And what times are the shows?
So the evening shows are 7:30 p.m.
7:30, okay.
And the Sunday matinee is 2 p.m.
2 p.m., okay.
And tickets are available at waterworksplayers.org.
Okay, waterworksplayers.org. Remember that, folks. How much are the tickets?
$12, I believe.
Okay.
I think so.
They're much more interested in the production than they are the cost of the show, I'm sure. Is Dudley Salve still involved?
Yeah, I mean, Dudley, actually, it's interesting you mentioned that. Dudley stopped by yesterday and wanted to see how things were going, and asked if he could have a copy of the script to look at so he could come in and next week and see what we've been doing. I mean, he's been a great mentor and a staple in the community for a really long time, and Waterworks wouldn't exist were it not for him. So
of course,
we owe a lot of gratitude to Dudley for keeping theater alive and well in Farmville.
Absolutely, and I wouldn't be here talking with you all today if not for Dudley giving me a chance in South Pacific way back when, and numerous other shows after that.
Obviously, you can sing. Yeah, I would say so.
Well, and I also have to say, because the last show that I did with the musical Comedy Murders from 1940 was the last set that Moffat Evans worked on before he passed away. I wouldn't have been able to do something like this without all of his help and guidance in making those Waterworks shows the best visually that they could possibly be.
Well, the thing that's nice about theater and the casting and everything is that the cast and the crew all become one, like a family.
Absolutely.
Basically, I mean, you're close through the period, the rehearsal period, and all of that. So everything that makes everything go a lot smoother too, as long as you respect each other's, abilities and can remember your lines. Anyway, well, let's see. All right, so it's August, the first 2 weekends in August. That's right.
Yep. Yes.
All right, and then you'll have 7:30 showtimes on a Friday and Saturday, and then the Sunday matinee at 2:00.
Yes.
Tickets are $12, and they can go to waterworksplayers.org for the tickets.
Yep.
Yes.
Sounds like a plan. Sounds great. Really does.
You'll want to get your tickets soon because I think once word of mouth starts going, this thing will sell. So, and this is, I mean, it's one other really important thing to mention is, we are community theater, but that doesn't mean a lack of high quality theater.
Absolutely.
It means we are a group of volunteers and community members and unpaid. Nobody's making money on it. We are doing it for the love of doing theater, and I think that's another reason that this play really resonates with Waterworks. I said to the cast that, the script calls, it's the Cornley Drama Society, but we could easily have traded out Cornley Drama Society for the Waterworks Players. I mean, we are a group trying to do the best possible job that we can and give the audience the highest quality. And, I think when you, as an audience member, come in and see this, what you'll see is that, this is just as good, if not better, than anything you could go see locally, professionally. Right? No, we're not Broadway. Broadway has tons of money, and we don't. Right? But we have put blood, sweat, and tears into this thing. It's been a very busy last 5 weeks?
5 weeks.
We started rehearsing right after Father's Day. We auditioned the show in May and just did a quick read through and gave the cast their scripts. But then, really it's since Father's Day. And within that, we've had a chunk of time where we were out with the 4th of July holiday. And
right.
so, we've been rehearsing, 5 nights a week.
It's a lot of work. It really is. And it's a lot of commitment, but it's a lot of passion, too. I know that I can feel the passion for the theater that you guys exude. And we certainly hope that, it all goes well. And thank you for coming in. We appreciate it. Was there anything else you wanted to add?
I also have to thank our families because again, community theater is that real time commitment, and so our families and their love and patience and support in us being gone for 10 hours a day, and
Right.
for me, my daughter Clara and I have been working. She'd come in with me at 10 in the morning, and we wouldn't leave until 11 o'clock at night, maybe even later some nights. So I'd be remiss if I didn't acknowledge our families and
Absolutely.
their support.
Yes, absolutely. All right. Greg, same to you. Same for you.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, good. Well, like I said, you're an 8-member cast, and hopefully they'll just come out shining and have everybody laughing and enjoying themselves. So that's great. We are thankful for the Waterworks Players as a community too, and I certainly hope that everybody gets out there and supports you. Okay? Sounds great. All right. So nice to meet you. Thank you for coming.
Thank you for having us.
And like I said, go out there and break a leg. Not really, but you know what I'm talking about. Okay.
Thank you. We
All
really
right.
appreciate you.
Yes. Yes, absolutely. All right. Greg, so, all right, tell me again.
Cigaritas.
Cigaritas. Okay. It's like margaritas and cigarette at the same time. And Scott Chapman.
Thank you.
All right. So good. Take care. All right. All right. We've got the play that goes wrong at the Waterworks Players, and that will be the first and second weekends in August. They've worked hard for that, and it's going to be great. So get your tickets at waterworksplayers.org. It's very simple to place your order there for those productions. All right. Exciting.
It is.
Yeah.
Sounds very
And refreshing, too, to sit in a nice air-conditioned, theater.
It's been hot. It's been hot over here, sweating and
Yeah.
the sun. But yeah, nice AC that could do pretty much everybody. some
And
good.
laughter, it's supposed to be good. All right. Let's see. It's 25 minutes after 8 o'clock. I've got Noah Massage in the Francis E. Wood studio here with me. How are things going, Noah?
Good, Chris. It's going well. Well, you may notice there's a new addition to the studio.
Yes.
A cowbell. Yes.
I forgot my cowbell. I was going to bring an actual cowbell.
Oh wow. Yeah.
Yeah, but I forgot it this morning. Then I walk in and here's a cowbell. I'm thinking,
That's
what in the world is
crazy,
that?
yeah.
I was looking inside
To
of
see if
it,
it
and I
had
was
the
thinking,
little-
and then I
yeah,
saw, oh, that's a cowbell.
It is.
Yeah, that's one that people use probably in an orchestra or something.
Percussion and drumming.
And
Yeah.
you had one at home?
There was a part of my life where I dabbled with drumming, and I was somewhat serious. I would jam out every day, practicing different.
What a nice way to take out your frustration.
I know.
I
I feel like I feel more stress in my body now than I did back then, and I have a feeling that it is you're relieving your stress when you're playing drums. Like in every part of your body, your legs are moving, your arms are moving. It's like every swing with the drum sticks is like stress leaving the body. So
right.
I do think there is something to be said about that. But anyways, I sold my kit. I have some cymbals left that I'm trying to get rid of, and I was going through what I had. I have a friend who drums, and I was like, gonna sell some, which I am still gonna sell some stuff to him. But then I was like, oh wait, I have a cowbell, and so I took that and brought it here at the studio. So
Yeah. That's great.
yeah,
So now we have a cowbell
a bell.
and a bell.
Yeah, that's perfect.
So we're all bells around here. Absolutely. All right, it's 27 minutes after 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
And we've got a recipe of the day coming up after the
Yes.
weather and the birthdays. It has to do with corn.
Okay.
And I must tell you that I tried the creamy zucchini lemon pasta dish over the weekend. And I gave some to Larry Burr, who
Yeah,
used to
yeah.
work here. Well, he and I saved some for myself as well, but it was delicious. Delicio. So good. It was so good that Larry Burr, who's a good cook himself, wanted the recipe.
Okay,
So I
wow.
gave him the recipe, but it was delicious. It's a little involved, not too much, but it doesn't take very long once you have all
To
the
make it.
Yeah, together to make
put
it.
all together.
But it was creamy good. And I did add mushrooms to the zucchini. So what intimidated me the most about the zucchini was shredding it. I said, "How do you shred a
Zucchini, yeah.
But I just got, well, I could shred slaw, I guess, or something like that. So I finally worked myself up to shred the zucchini. And then it says to take a cheesecloth or a towel, clean towel, and squeeze out as much moisture as you can out of it before you cook it. And so I had a good time doing that. Of course, my the cheesecloth, or the excuse me, the towel that I used was green
Yeah.
when I got finished with it, but that's okay.
You know, I also made a kind of like it was a fettuccine, but I made my own sauce, like a homemade sauce. And it took a while, but it kind of sounds similar because I also did squeeze some fresh lemon into the sauce after everything was kind of made. I had to deglaze the pan at least once, which is, you know, I mean, that's like better than a holiday. That's better than Christmas.
I know.
When I have an opportunity, Chris, to deglaze a pan, holy cow, it's amazing. So anyways, you know, I get the white wine and I'm like, okay, here
yeah.
because it had a nice, it wasn't burnt, but it was just like stuck onto the pan. So I
Right.
put some wine on it and just released it from the pan and put some cream into that and
Right.
mixed it
Yeah,
all
that's
together.
what I
It
did.
was really, really good. It was really good. Added some mushroom. It sounds very similar, but I
Yeah.
just didn't follow the recipe, which,
right.
you
yeah.
know.
Well, this was the lemon. It was lemony. You had 2 teaspoons of lemon juice, and then 2 teaspoons of lemon zest. Of course, it was fun doing the lemon zest because I took the fresh lemon and
grater
in the grater, and I took a toothbrush.
Oh.
Actually,
Okay.
a clean toothbrush,
Yeah,
of
sure.
course. I'm cracking myself up. Anyway, and just got it all off
Yeah,
the
from
outside as
that's
well
smart,
as the
yeah.
inside, and it was great. So
Yeah, I feel like I leave so much zest on the grater after I'm done with it. And
Yeah.
I'll shake it off, but I'm like, okay, well, there's like
no, you use a
teaspoon
toothbrush.
of zest. Yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
use a little toothbrush and kind of whisk it right off, and it's easy as pie.
That is a great idea.
I know. I just thought, just it's amazing how your mind works when you're cooking.
Yeah,
What can I use to get this stuff off of here?
Exactly. Yeah. Everything becomes a viable option,
It does.
except for the plunger. That never becomes a viable option.
No.
That was a bad joke.
Okay. No.
I
okay.
ruined the mood. I'm sorry, Chris.
That's okay. Not a problem. All right. We
Okay.
do. We are at the bottom of the hour. It's 8:31, and we've got our weather forecast coming up. It's brought to you by the Bank of Charlotte County.
Hello, I'm Stuart Wilborn, manager of the Bank of Charlotte County Loan Office in downtown Farmville. With over 30 years of banking experience, I'm here to help you finance your commercial, agricultural, or personal project. Give us a call at 391-1136 or stop by our downtown office at 216 North Main Street, where you'll find old school personal assistance with attention to detail. The Bank of Charlotte County, giving you more for your banking needs. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
All right, let's take a look at your forecast. It is a beautiful forecast, especially today. We're going to enjoy sunshine with a high of 87 degrees today. Tonight, mostly clear with a low of 65. On Thursday, sunny with a high around 90 degrees. Thursday night, mostly clear with a low of 70. On Friday, lots of sunshine. A little warmer, a high around 95 degrees. On a Friday night, mostly clear with a low of 74. Saturday, we'll see lots of sunshine, even warmer, a high around 96. Saturday night, we'll see a 30% chance of some thunderstorms developing with a low of 74. And your Sunday, lots of sunshine with a 30% chance of developing thunderstorms. Look for a high of 96 degrees. So the forecast is going to, change. It's going to give us a little bit of a respite today, but then actually we'll get warmer and warmer and warmer. Today, your humidity right now is at 95%. Our winds are calm, barometer at 30.21 inches now. And our current temperature is 73 degrees, which is very nice at this time because we're usually in the 80s at this time. That's your weather forecast. Brought to you by the Bank of Charlotte County. They have branch locations in Phoenix, Charlotte Courthouse, Brookneal, and their loan office in downtown Farmville. We've got our birthday calendar coming up. That's brought to you by Terry Atkins Wilson, PC.
The law office of Terry Atkins Wilson, PC, is located at 117 North Main Street in downtown Farmville. With deep roots in Farmville and our surrounding communities, Terry and her legal staff specialize in real estate law, wills and trusts, and business formations. Experience and professionalism are extended to every customer in every case. The needs and concerns of every customer are their primary focus. If you have legal needs, contact the law office of Terry Atkins Wilson, PC, for a consultation at 434-392-1422.
All right, we have the music queued up. I've got Noah's microphone queued up, and we're ready to go. Noah, take it away.
Chris, thank you so much. Reading the birthdays for July 23rd, which is today, the fourth Wednesday of July. And I got to tell you.
I can't believe it.
I got to tell you, Chris.
What?
There's not a single birthday on my list.
On any other lists?
I don't see any. I mean, maybe it's just not a. I'm gonna check. I'm gonna check one thing real fast. I might have a few. Let me just double check this though.
Yes.
But none on my main list. My
the
main list is
23rd.
empty. So we do have one birthday.
Good.
Brandon Close is celebrating a birthday today.
Brandon Close.
Yes.
Okay.
So happy birthday to
All right.
him, and I think that's it for now.
Thank goodness.
I could double check the email.
Well, you
but
can.
Just
Yeah.
to double check,
Just
but we
double
did check that
But
this
how
morning.
can they get those to us?
They can get it by calling in 434-394-0924. They can also email us at birthdays@wflo.net or on our website under the on-air mentions page. They can submit birthdays directly from the website now, so very cool.
Okay. All right. While Noah's checking to see if we have any other birthdays, I'll tell you that our birthday calendar is brought to you at this time by Terry Atkins Wilson, PC. You can find her office right down on Main Street in Farmville. All right. Let's get to our recipe of the week, and that is titled Summer Corn Salad. Doesn't it sound nice and cool? And for those of you corn lovers, this is going to be perfect. This recipe is made from fresh corn, and it serves 4. Your total time for making this particular dish is 30 minutes. So, here we go. Your ingredients. You need 6 ears of corn, husked and cleaned. All right? 3 large tomatoes, diced. And, of course, they would be those fresh tomatoes right out of the garden. 1 large onion, diced. A quarter of a cup of chopped fresh basil. A quarter of a cup of olive oil. That's a quarter of a cup of olive oil. 2 tablespoons of white vinegar, and salt and pepper to taste. Okay. You gather all of your ingredients, and you bring a large pot of lightly salted water to a boil, and you cook the corn in the boiling water for 7 to 10 minutes. I never know how long to cook corn, but now I do. I know.
There you go.
But you have to get the water boiling first.
Yeah.
Okay. Or till the desired tenderness, of course. You drain it and cool it, and cut the kernels off the cob with a sharp knife. Now, you can either do this before you put your ingredients together, or while the corn is cooking, you can get the other ingredients together. Okay? So then, after that is done, you toss the corn, the tomatoes, the onion, the basil, the oil, the vinegar, the salt and pepper in a large bowl and chill until serving. That's easy, and it's such a wonderful dish, especially with those fresh vegetables. You know,
Yeah.
the fresh tomatoes and the fresh corn and the onion. And it's very easy, but sounds delicious.
Yeah. Important note is, definitely let the water boil before you throw your stuff in. There's
Right.
nothing worse in the world than throwing pasta or corn or whatever you're boiling into the water before it's done, because like it's gotta be
Gotta let those flavors pop.
yeah, and like there's nothing worse than somebody cooking pasta half-heartedly and then putting pasta into the water before it boils, and then they put it on for 8 minutes. They're like, it's still hard, and I'm like, of course you didn't let it boil. It needs to be boiling the water, I hate that when that happens. It doesn't happen to me, but anyways.
All right, and we've got that recipe.
Yes.
And now
Be throwing it on the website here.
throw it on the website. Just plop it up. I'll plop it on there. Let's see if we have a caller. Good morning. You're on the Call Flow Show.
Well, good morning to you.
Well, good morning, Henry.
You've had a busy morning.
It's been a busy morning. Yes, it has.
Yes, well, that's a calling, I guess.
I guess so.
Yeah,
How are you?
I'm better than nothing.
Well, that's better than nothing.
That's something, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Yeah. 'Twas a friendly day, and the old hen was facing the wrong direction, and she laid the same egg 3 times.
Oh, that's really good. I love that.
Yes.
Okay.
And he was such a talented artist that he could even draw water.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He drilled wells while his wife wore pumps and hose.
Okay.
Oh, me. The magazine editor wrecked his car when he hit a guidepost.
Oh my, that's not good.
Yeah, one word, guidepost.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Somebody asked me what a sawmill was. I told them that's where all they do is build saws.
That's right.
Yeah, it's a sawmill.
Mm-hmm.
A note from my childhood. Well, do you know the definition of a childhood?
No, but I know you're going to
That's what
tell
she-
me.
Yeah. Childhood, that's what children used to wear to keep their head warm.
Mm-hmm. Childhoods. Mm-hmm. That's right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Here's a little saying I can remember back to childhood. I've quoted this down through the years. I went down to Arkansas and saw a little saw that I saw any saw I ever saw before I went down to Arkansas.
That's great. That's fantastic.
It's funny how that I can remember saying that back to like in the 2nd grade
Mm-hmm.
when I was only 23. But anyway, as they say in radio, he couldn't speak live because his mouth was taped.
Like that one.
Yes. Oh, man. This could continue, but I guess I better do something silly. Serious.
Okay.
This is what I wrote on Saturday, July the 25th, 2009. That's when I wrote this.
Okay.
That day I went to the Sedalia Bluegrass Music Festival. During the event, as they were getting ready to start, I went inside where they were warming up. The Hard Driving Grass band was in there warming up, getting ready to come on stage. the banjo player named Dobie Toms. Dobie Toms.
Mm-hmm.
He was not playing. He was a banjo player. He was standing over there with his hand bandaged, and I went over and began to witness to him. He said he had broken his finger on his picking hand, his right hand.
Mm.
And then he asked me if I'd pray for it. So I did, and the Lord heard it. So I went on out and sat back down on the bleachers, and just a few minutes later they brought the band on, and he was picking the fire out of the banjo like nothing ever happened. And later that day it came to me that the time of the fig was not yet but soon to be. And so I told him, I said, I didn't know what it meant, but he did. I told him that the time of the fig was not yet but soon. And he said, I needed to hear that because I've been considering making a big decision, but it's not quite time to do it. So that was a situation where the Lord stepped in and did a miracle for him. Dobie Toms, he played the banjo. Good musician. If anybody'd like to talk to me, give me a call. And my number is 414-0096.
All right, Henry.
414-0096.
All right.
And maybe I could share a story with you tomorrow.
Of course you can. That's great.
Okay. Thank
right.
you all. Have a great day.
All right. Take care. We love you.
Right.
Bye-bye.
God bless. Bye-bye.
Excuse me. Henry Fulcher on the line. So there we go. It's always good to hear from Henry.
It is indeed, yeah. No.
Yeah. So our time is 8:45. Let's see if we can take another caller. Good morning. You're on the Call Flow Show.
Good morning. I have a question for you, and I'm not sure if you've got the answer to it, but is Virginia sponsoring their tax-free weekend again this year?
I have no idea.
Okay, I just wondered if anybody had heard.
It would be nice, wouldn't it? Especially with
Yes,
the
please.
kids getting ready to go back to school and all of that stuff. That's good stuff. We'll see what we can find out.
All right, I appreciate it. I love listening to you guys.
All right. Thank you so much. We appreciate you, and have a great day.
All right, bye.
All right, take care. Bye-bye. All right, tax-free day.
Yeah, I need that day in
Virginia.
my life more than ever.
Why don't you check and see if they're going to
Yeah,
have that
yeah.
tax-free
Let me
day here
check that
in
now.
Virginia. All right, it's 8:46, and we've got a national day. Speaking of days, today is National Gorgeous Grandma Day. Okay? All right.
Yes.
Gorgeous Grandma Day. Today is also National Cousins Day. So if you have some distant cousins or whatever, and
I feel like I haven't talked to my cousin in like 20 years, but
well,
that's not
today
true.
would be a good day for that.
Yeah.
National Cousins Day. Oh, that's the 24th actually. So let's go back here to the. All right. Let's see what we've got. Nope, I can't get that.
I do see something, and this is from Virginia.gov, so this might be good. But yeah, they're going to have a 3-day sales tax holiday from August 1st through the 3rd. That's the first Friday in August, and then it will be ending on Sunday night. So it doesn't say if it's a complete discount or maybe it's like a little, a discount and or tax-free. I'm not exactly sure, but
they probably have tax-free on certain goods.
yeah,
I guess.
sure.
But anyway.
August 1st, 2nd, and 3rd.
Okay.
So there you go.
All right. That sounds.
I'll plan all my shopping for the rest of the month.
Yes, please do. Well, let me see. This site that I'm in, let's see if I can get to. They're not going to let me know what today is, the 23rd, correct? Yes. Well, anyway. All right. Let's check out some celebrity birthdays.
Ah, yes.
All right. Let's see here. Who's celebrating today? Rocker Slash turns 60 today. Of course, these are the Black Crowes. And he turned 60. He has 2 children, one named Cash and one named London.
Yeah. Did we talk about Ozzy Osbourne?
Oh, yeah, he passed away.
Yeah.
At the age of 76.
Yeah, I didn't know he was that young. I feel like 76 is relatively young, but
It is relatively young when you're my age.
but the way Ozzy lived, that was closer probably to 90 or something, right?
Well, yeah, he was a hard
hard
he
guy.
partied
Yeah.
hard, he
How
lived
many
hard, and
blood
he
transfusions did the guy get?
I don't know.
Just
but,
taking a guess. Probably.
Oh,
I don't know,
let's
but-
see. We can check on entertainment news.
Do you have a
and-
favorite Ozzy Osbourne song?
No,
Chris?
because I never was an Ozzy Osbourne.
Yeah.
I wasn't a heavy metal fan at the time, so I'm not a heavy metal fan anyway.
Sure.
Yeah. Okay. Ozzy Osbourne, the gloomy, demon-invoking lead singer of the pioneering band Black Sabbath, who became the throaty, growling voice and drug and alcohol-ravaged ID of heavy metal, died yesterday, just weeks after his one of his farewell shows. He was 76. Of course, he was always retiring. Either clad in black or bare-chested, the singer was often the target of parents' groups for his imagery and once caused an uproar for biting the head off a bat. Anyway, he had Parkinson's disease, and he died after suffering a fall. And he lived in Birmingham, England, I think. Anyway, Black Sabbath 1969 self-titled debut LP has been likened to the Big Bang of heavy metal. It came during the height of the Vietnam War and crashed the hippie party, dripping menace and foreboding. Now, the cover of the record was of a spooky figure against a stark landscape. The music was loud, dense, and angry, and marked a shift in rock and roll. So, Ozzy Osbourne. Were you an Ozzy Osbourne fan?
Not like a major fan, but I do appreciate his, I guess, cultural impact that he's had. I do like a couple of Black Sabbath songs, a couple of his songs as well, like when he went solo, very good. But not like a major fan. I'm not like a,
Well, the band's second album, Paranoid, which included such classic metal tunes as War Pigs, Iron Man, and Fairies Wear Boots.
Even the songs are crazy. Chris just...
The song Paranoid only
Yeah.
reached number 61 on the Billboard Hot 100, but it became, in many ways, a cult signature song for the band. Both albums were voted among the top 10 greatest heavy metal albums of all times by readers of Rolling Stone magazine. Black Sabbath are the Beatles of heavy metal.
Yeah.
Basically. Anybody who's serious about metal will tell you it all comes down to Sabbath. Dave Navarro, the band Jane's Addiction, wrote in 2010 the tribute to Rolling Stone. There's a direct line you can draw from today's metal through the 80s bands like Iron Maiden and back to Sabbath again, Black Sabbath. So Black Sabbath fired Osbourne in 1979 for his legendary excesses, like showing up late for rehearsals and missing gigs. We knew we didn't really have a choice but to sack him because he was just so out of control.
Yeah.
But we were all very down about the situation. But, he was bad to his body. He was, he abused his body.
Yeah.
But anyway, let's see. The original Sabbath lineup reunited for the first time in 20 years in July for what Osbourne said would be his final concert. Let the madness begin, he told 42,000 fans in Birmingham. Of course, this was in England. And let's see, what else? Pretty much, that's, well, for Ozzy, he's a legend.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah,
put it
definitely.
that way. And we lost a legend, so anyway.
Yeah, well, that's all I got. Yeah, very interesting guy. Very interesting character, for sure. Phone lines are open, though. 434-394-0924 is the number to call into the Call Float radio show.
And it is 8:53.
Yes, it
And
is.
what a beautiful day outside.
Yeah.
Charisma Carpenter turns 55 today. And let's see. Her fun fact is prior to playing a popular girl in high school on Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Charisma is her name, played a popular student on Malibu Shores. All right. Singer Alison Krauss turns 54 today. And actor Marlon Wayans turns 53. He was once cast as Robin for a Batman film, but never filmed any scenes due to changes in the script. Catherine Hahn, and I love her as an actress. She arrives at the screening for Agatha All Along, and that's the picture that we got for her. Her middle name is Marie. Who else is celebrating? Stephanie March, and she's in Martha, in the play Martha at the Paris Theater. And Stephanie March, excuse me. Did I say Stephanie?
I think you
I did
did.
say Stephanie.
You did.
Okay. She turns 51 today. And Daniel Radcliffe turns 36. He's set to reprise his role as Walter Mabry in the upcoming Now You See Me, Now You Don't. All right, some other actors playing. Actor Ronnie Cox of Deliverance and RoboCop is 87. Actor Larry Manetti of Magnum P.I. is 82. Singer David Essex, 78. Singer and former Congressman John Hall of Orleans is 77. Guitarist Blair Thornton of Bachman Turner Overdrive is 75. Actor Belinda Montgomery of Doogie Howser, M.D., is 75 today. Actor Lydia Cornell of Too Close for Comfort, 72. Actor Martin Gore of Depeche Mode is 64. Drummer Yuval Gabay of Soul Coughing is 62. Juan Pope of My Name is Earl and Family Matters is 58. Model Stephanie Seymour is 57. Singer Sam Waters of Color Me Bad is 55 today. Singer Dalvin DeGrate of Jodeci is 54. Drummer Chad Gracie of Live is 54. Country singer Shannon Brown, 52. Catherine Hahn, we mentioned her. She was in the movie Transparent and Crossing Georgia, is 52 today. Shane McRae of Sneaky Pete is 48. Singer Michelle Williams of Destiny's Child is 45 today. Actor Paul Wesley of The Vampire Diaries is 43. Drummer Neil Perry of the band Perry is 35. And actor Lily Simmons of TV's The Purge is 32 years old. And country singer Danielle Bradbury of The Voice is 29.
Did you already mention Woody Harrelson as well?
No.
He wasn't on the list, but yeah, Woody Harrelson's birthday is today, July 23rd.
Well, my goodness.
I know.
Yeah. Okay.
One of the best parts of Cheers, in my opinion,
Oh, yeah. He's a funny guy.
Very funny guy. But I think that's all I got. Also, here's not really a historic birthday, but this person has passed. Philip Seymour Hoffman, famous actor. His birthday would be today.
Okay.
But he's
on the other side.
on the other side, yes. So
All right, it's 8:57. We still have open lines. Still time for somebody to call in with whatever they want to talk about. It is this Over the Hump Wednesday, July the 23rd. It's going to be a great day as far as weather is concerned.
oh yeah.
All right, let's check out on this day in history. Okay,
All right.
really quickly here. 2012, U.S. astronaut Sally Ride, the first American woman to travel in space, died at the age of 61. 2011, British singer-songwriter Amy Winehouse, who won the 5 Grammy Awards for her Motown-inspired Back to Black, but struggled with substance abuse problems, died from alcohol poisoning at the age of 27. 1999, with the launch of NASA's orbiter Columbia, U.S. astronaut Eileen Collins became the first woman to command a space shuttle mission.
Wow.
She was very pretty. She is very pretty. 1997, okay, Slobodan, oh boy, Milosevic, anyway, became president of the Federal Republic of Yugoslavia, comprising Serbia and Montenegro. After serving as president of Serbia from 1989, he was later charged with genocide, crimes against humanity, and war crimes relating to the Kosovo conflict, and he died during his trial in 2006.
Wow.
No wonder I couldn't pronounce his name. All right, 1967, a riot began in Detroit as African Americans and the city's police department were involved in violent confrontations following a police raid on an illegal drinking club. The unrest, which lasted for 5 days, is considered one of the catalysts of the militant Black Power movement. 1967. 1903, Ford Motor Company sold its first automobile.
Wow.
It was a Ford Model A. 5 years later, it introduced the hugely influential Model T.
It's a good place to stop.
That is a
I
good
think.
place to stop. I wanted to tell you, we owned a 1932 Model A Ford.
Whoa.
It was a Roadster.
Wow. That is cool.
Had a rumble seat and everything. Anyway,
Nice.
we can talk about that later.
Yeah, definitely.
All right. Take care.
All right.
Thanks for joining me.
Of
Have a
course.
great day, Noah.
All right. Talk to you soon.
Everybody have a great day.